ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Well, welcome to the Roundtable, everybody. My name is Robert Bannon. You're listening to us on Broadway World over here on the Broadway Podcast Network, iHeart, and Spotify. As a little gay boy from New Jersey, you know, our next guest makes me smile because I had a chance to listen to their album. And you all, if you love the club, if you like a little kiki moment, if you like a little synth party moment, why are you not listening to Ariana and the Rose? Why is she called Ariana? My mom's name is Rose, so I get a little PTSD from it. But I love Rose. My mom and Ariana and the Rose. If this was Wheel of Fortune, it was before or after, it would be Ariana and the Rose Bannon. That's my mother. I'm obsessed with this album and the whole entire thing. Breakups, love, dancing, partying it up, New York City. What is better than that? Ariana and the Rose, welcome to the show. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, thank you. What an intro.
I made myself sweat because I got so excited about me.
That intro is so good, and we can talk all about why I am called Ariana and the Rose. My grandma's name was Rose, so it's giving East Coast. Everyone's name is Rose. I feel like.
If they're of a certain age, where do you mind me asking your ethnic background?
I'm Italian. I'm like 100% Italian.
Okay, so my dad is Irish.
Okay,
and hence the Bannon. But my mom is Rose Antonia DiMeglio.
Okay,
so we go. As your grandma Rose, see, that's it.
It's just Italians everywhere need Rose somewhere. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the water. I don't know what, but like everyone, like I have all cousins. Everyone's middle name is Rose. It's really aggressive. So effectively, I was like, oh, this is like my middle name is Rose. So it's just an extension of my name, effectively.
Is it just now? See, the boys in my family are all Anthony for Saint Anthony, and the feast day June 13th.
Saint Anthony. Oh my God! Stop. My mother is praying to Saint Anthony every time she needs to find something. She needs to do. I'm like, has he ever come through? Like, what's up? Like, what's the track record?
We're gonna keep trying. Saint Anthony. Look, you don't need Saint Anthony to find this album, everybody. By the way, what we need.
Back to the topic.
It's kind of the Breakup Variety Hour. Ariana and the Rose. So wait. You go by Ariana and the Rose professionally because
when I started making music, I wanted like a moniker. Like I love artists like Marina and the Diamonds and Florence and the Machine. And I just thought it was cool. And it helped me sort of like be a little larger than life. I needed, I think psychologically, I just wanted a little sidestep. So she gave me that.
I really love it. Like the name of it gives me the whole vibe and the music's going to give you the whole vibe as well. So you've been at this hustle recording music. If you've seen articles written about you, you've been in all sorts of fancy magazines like Billboard, and people have been writing about your music and your sound and the whole type of thing that you're trying to bring. How do you describe what you do?
Thank you. How do I describe it? Well, this album I describe as like a night in a disco dive bar with Bette Midler and Carrie Bradshaw is how I would describe this album.
Then that's all you need to know, people. Is anybody not wanting to listen to that? I mean, that's
get a little drunk, dance a little, maybe cry a little, but like it's those nights where you come out and you're like, oh my God, that was the best night I've had in 100 years. That's really what I'm after, actually, with every project that I've ever done.
I think that's the most brilliant. Like we could see it, we can feel it, we can get the whole entire vibe of this whole entire project. Do you write? Is this where the music comes from you?
Yes. Yeah. I co-wrote this album. I co-wrote with another amazing writer, artist named Harlow, Jessica Karpov. She's incredible. She's written for like Celine Dion, Kelly Clarkson, Britney Spears. She's incredible. A very good friend of mine. I came to her with this kooky idea. I was like, I think I kind of want to make a record that's like a one-woman show. I'm not totally sure what it'll be. I had been going through a breakup, so I had a lot of the songs sort of half written. And she just was like, girl, I got it. And she was just amazing. To be able to have one person to collaborate like that with is sort of rare, especially in pop music. I think you can have like co-writing sessions with lots of people. And so this really was like about like almost like writing a musical in a way, because it was sort of had a narrative, but it's, it's cabaret and you could play it at the club.
Cabaret that you could play at the club is my favorite way to describe it, because when I listen to it, it's got the theatrics, it's got the fun, it's got the genre of it, but it is a fun record. Like it is music that you're gonna have a bopping good, like I'm old, but you know what you young people do, Ariana. whatever young people do, this is what this album is.
It's for young and old people. I want old people to bop in the car, bop at home, bop while you cook. Young people can bop in the club. Wherever you bop, this can go, is effectively.
I bop to the rheumatologist and to the bone doctor. 40s are hard. Don't sleep on Ariana. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm not so far. I'm not so close. I'm not so far. I'm up there. I'm with you. Got to get that bone density up. Got to make sure.
Get your Limitless. You sound like Rose now. Limitless is one of the singles that you was just released. Tell us a little bit about the song. It's really gorgeous. It's beautiful. Your voice is beautiful. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you. Yeah, that song actually has had a few iterations, and I had written that song actually pre-COVID. And it's all about looking back. Sort of a relationship has ended, and you're looking back, and you're kind of like, oh, I see. Like you were at your limit. Like the lyric is, you were loving at your limit, but I'm limitless. And I think sometimes in relationships, it's easy to blame the other person, but sometimes you just look at someone and you're like, you did the best you could. Like that was like you loved where you could love, and I loved where I can love. And I just think I might have more to give. So I want to go find a place where I can sort of have all of that, and sort of looking at a breakup and saying, actually, I've expanded. I haven't sort of crumbled. And that's the message of it.
I would never ask you if you didn't bring it up, but in your press release and in your conversation, a lot of the inspiration seems to be from the other end of a relationship. Is that something that you found cathartic? It was good. It was a good way to get through, like your own form of therapy to cope. Is writing music?
Yeah, I'm a big oversharer on the internet, so don't worry about it. I sort of the process of the record really came from me talking on the internet about my life. So I was like, oh God, like what do I do now? I've overshared. So now I feel that putting it into the record and my art, my songs have always been autobiographical, but never quite so much where I've like basically tracked it as it's happening in real time. And it was inspired by a specific breakup, but over time, as I workshopped the show, I did the show for the first time last year at Joe's Pub, and I'll be doing it again at Joe's Pub. But in between, I toured it across the country. I brought it to fringe festivals. So she's gone through different iterations. And over that period of time, it's changed from being like more specifically personal to being more universal, and figuring out, okay, how do you my goal is that people come to the show or listen to the album and they think about themselves. They think about their own breakups, their own relationships, and that my story is a way for them to reflect on them rather than them thinking about me, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And I think that's what makes great art. It's universal. You'll hear yourself within this piece, no matter what you are. My husband says I'm an oversharer on the internet, like bad.
You're a chat. That's why you have this show. What do you mean? That's why people love listening to you. Listen, oversharing is looked down upon. I don't know why.
I think it's great. He would prefer me to overshare about me and not overshare about him.
Totally. But yeah, that makes sense.
But this is what he signed up for. I mean, he knew what he was getting into.
He knew when he put the ring on that finger. He knew.
So now when you have your life is out here in the world, and these songs they're autobiographical, and you do shows across the country, what does it feel like for you to now walk out into stages and hear people sing your songs and listen to your music, and then they tell you that these songs that are personal to you relate to them? That's got to be incredible.
It's really wonderful, and it never gets old. It just never gets old. And especially in this show. So the concept of the show and the album is that it's 6 steps to get over a breakup. So every song is a step. And so people would come to the shows, and I didn't expect this, but people would be like, oh girl, I'm going through a breakup. I thought I was at step 4. I think I'm actually at step 2. Like people were talking to me about like where they were in the steps. And it was so cool and very fun. Please, no, I'm not a therapist. Please, nobody take this as go seek professional help. But I love having people be like, oh my God, like I'm totally at step 3. That spoke so much to me. Or it was really cool to see while I was doing the shows.
Will it be like a spoiler alert if you tell us the steps?
Oh my God, no, not at all. Okay, so step 1 is shock and awe. Fake it till you make it, effectively. We're just gonna like lie to ourselves, lie to the world. We just like need a minute. And when you break up with someone, it's like you're fab. Sometimes you can feel fab for a second before we we got to go up to come down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got rid of them. We don't need them no more.
Exactly. Step 2, this title is inspired by the Hilary Duff Y2K classic Coming Clean. Step 2 is called Let the Rain Fall Down. Because I have to work something about Hilary Duff into almost everything I can. And so, right? And
yeah.
I mean, she's putting out new music so soon. Who's excited? We are.
Yes, Ariana.
I'm just out here promoting.
I'm old for him.
It's like, don't worry about my record. Just like everyone, let's talk about Hilary Duff. Okay, so that's like lean into the grief, let yourself fall down, and that the song I'm sorry, I should have said. For step 1, the song is called I'm Fine. For step 2, the correlating song is called Limitless. Step 3 is Be the Bad Guy, which is like all about letting yourself be the villain, letting somebody have their story of you. Say, honey, they get to have their truth, but you get to have yours. We're all the villain in someone's story. It's like really about releasing the need to have like your version be the version and just be like, how whatever it is, I just set myself free.
Okay, I've been there.
That's a song called Villain. And then step 4 is called Romanticize. The step 4 is Fall in Love with Life, and the song is called Romanticize Your Life. And it's like a jazz standard, sort of like Barbara Streisand-y piano moment. And step 5 is called Back in the Groove. The step is called Back in the Groove, and so is the song. It's giving like I Will Survive, disco. We're back out there dating, for better or for worse. And then step 6 is fall in love with a person. And the song is called Here I Go Again. And the point of step 6 isn't like, oh, heal just so you can be in a relationship. It's really just about like get back out into the world. Like, don't ever let one thing define you. Learning about yourself and being in new things is the point. And that's, yeah. And if you see the show, you sort of hear whether or not it all worked for me.
Well, that's brilliant. I've forever thought, and now she did it, a song cycle about breakups and falling in love and the cycle of falling out of love and what you go through is so brilliant and so much fun and so universal.
Thank you.
You have me thinking about my breakups and I was straight once, Ariana, and I got divorced.
Okay. Oh, so you've done it, and then you've done it. Oh yeah, okay.
The 7th song is Then You Marry a 6'5" beautiful black man from Detroit, which is my ending of my story.
May that be everybody's 7th song.
I recommend it. But for you, Ariana, you got to watch the show and see you on tour and see you live to hear how this story ends. I'm not going to ask.
Listen, and I tell you, for me, when you see the show, I tell you, but when you're listening to the record's for you. So hopefully the record has you thinking about your life rather than my own. So you fit for however it ended for you is how the album ends.
Ariana and the Rose on Instagram while we're talking. ArianaandTheRose.com is the website. The album is coming out on the 10th. And you can be streaming and you can listen to it. It is called The Breakup Variety Hour. If you think of Cher, if you think of Carol Burnett, if you think of variety shows meets today, meets queer culture, meets songwriting, meets nightlife, meets New York, meets her grandma Rose, the whole thing put together comes out in this piece. You play piano. I
do, yeah. And I play it in the show.
How was that for you? Like, were you a young little whipper? Did someone put you in class? Did you want to be in class?
I was one of those people. I was like 3 years old, and I heard, the Peanut song, I heard it on the radio. I was really little, and I guess my parents and I were driving home, and I heard it on the radio, and then I came home and I sat down at the piano and started playing it. My mom was like, "What now? What is this now?" So she was like, I think she felt like I have to put her in a lesson if she knows how to do this. And I always hated piano lessons, but I'm so glad that I took them because now it gets to be my job. I'm certainly not a classical pianist, but I'm, good enough to play my pop songs.
Well, you can play. Well, it's better than me. I got a C chord and a G7 and an F.
That's enough. That's all you need.
So for you, when you had the success and now you've had this entire, people are writing about you, people are finding you, you're on tour, you're touring around the country, you're doing shows, everybody. If you go online, you can see the shows that you're going from Los Angeles, San Francisco, Utah, Texas, Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho people.
I played Boise Pride recently, and it was really wonderful. So I'm going back.
What is the connection for you and the queer culture? Like, you are the New York queer, like, they love you.
I mean, I love them. Prides were the first festivals that I ever played. Gay clubs were the first places that ever booked me. The first gig I ever did was at a gay club in Miami called Twist. I don't even know if it's still there. Like 2 a.m, like me in the club, like dancing to my song. Like the career. I grew up in New York City. Like the first clubs I ever went to with my friends were gay clubs. Like I learned about joy and being yourself and what it is to like embody you all from queer people. I mean, I owe all of that to all of my friends. So I mean, for me, it's like this is my home. It's where I exist. So any sort of anything I can ever do as an ally, I'm like, yeah, of course, because it's only like a minuscule way to give back to the way the queer community has accepted me.
And the theatrics and the showmanship and the fun and what you put up on stage and the music that you make leads to not only queer culture, but anybody who just loves something that gives that extra razzle dazzle, appeal, fun, drama. If you love the drama, this is it.
That. Thank you. I mean, it's very joy. We're very in like razzled jazz hands vibes. I think you just can't have enough. You can't have enough.
Do you describe you've done residencies, you were at Club Cummings this summer, you perform at clubs, you perform at prides, you perform at venues, theaters, nightclubs, cabarets, etc. What's it like when you take your show from the New York base, the comfort of I'm in Brooklyn, I'm in Manhattan, I'm playing these clubs that I'm familiar with, and then to go on the road and say, I'm going to show up in Idaho, I'm going to show up in San Francisco, I hope people come. Is there a fear in that?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Of course. I mean, I always am like, oh, no one's coming. I mean, even if we've sold all the tickets, I'm like, nobody's coming. And I'll never forget the first time I ever played San Francisco. It was like 2 days before we were doing the show. And like, I swear to you, we had sold like 15 tickets. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to play for no one. And this man DM'd me, and he was like, me and my boyfriend are coming. They were flying from like the Midwest somewhere, because I wasn't doing any Midwest dates. And they were like, we're coming to San Francisco to see you. And I remember texting my best friend, and I was like, no one might come, but like maybe they're there. And she's like, then that's who the show is for. Like, that's who that's for. So I feel like whether it's 2 people in a room, and by the way, it ended up like literally, I don't know where everyone came from. It was sold out so where they all came, I don't know how everyone heard about it in 2 days. But I fully was like, it doesn't matter if there's 2 people in the room, 200 people in the room, 5,000 people in a field. Like, you give those people the show, because I think it almost matters more when there's less people there, because it's like, these are the people that really, really are like, oh, I don't care who's there. I care about seeing the show. So I'm always nervous, but I'm always giving it 100.
Well, I don't know if you know, but you have thousands and thousands of followers, over almost 4 million likes on social media, thousands and thousands streams galore. Great reviews, people wanting to know about what you're doing, because what you do is so unique. And at the heart of it is the art. And that's what I love about it. You're an artist. Like, when I think of someone who has a concept of a genre and flips it on its head and does something unique, I mean, that's what you're doing. You're perfect for Joe's Pub. I'm not cool enough to have a show at Joe's Pub, but Ariana and the Roses selling them out. So
that's not true. You're cool enough.
They won't even return my call, Ariana, but for you, they're lined up. So get tickets to wherever Ariana is going to be, wherever around. If you're going to go to Joe's Pub, you can have a little charcuterie board and a glass of wine, and it's grown and it's fun and it's trendy and it's downtown and it's at the Public. Or wherever you are, if she's not in your neck of the woods yet, you can stream the album. The album's going to be out and available wherever music is going to be. And I'm sure there's going to be more dates. I'm sure you're working on more dates are going to be coming in the next year.
Yes. If there's no date, you can find me on the internet and message me and tell me, we're here, come, and I will always come. It's a one-woman show. I'm very she will have shows, she'll show up. I don't know how to, I'll be there.
If you build it, she will come, literally. I moved to Detroit last year. I'm ready for you.
We've been trying to do a Detroit show. It's on my map. It's on the map. We're working on it.
If you need help, I'll pick you up. I'll bring you a Coney hot dog. You can do it in my backyard if you want to.
Oh my God, I love a backyard show. That's such a good idea.
We don't even have to I mean, I don't need any money. I'll just put the backyard. I got a little ring light, and we'll put a piano.
all you need in life. Just a little ring light and a dollop of audacity, and you could do anything in this world.
All right. Well, when you come to Detroit, I'm there. I'm me and you.
Love that. We're in. Sold. Committed.
I get you. I'm an Italian gay from New Jersey, so I understand you.
Truly, we really immediately were like, oh, I got you. From Long Island originally, like, hello, we're basically family members.
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. I love the music. I love your voice. I love your showmanship. I love what you're doing. And if you're listening to us, please make sure you stream the music. Get your tickets to see this. This is the next thing you need to check out and see. Because first it starts Fringe, first it starts Downtown, first it starts RC, and before you know it, it's mainstream, and you're going to be late to the party. So you better jump on it right now, because Ariana and the Rose is the next thing you need to listen to. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. This is brilliant.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so excited to just get to chat about it. Thank you.
I'm so excited I get to chat with you about it. And while we're talking and we're done, everybody, make sure website, Instagram, follow. Make sure you follow, stay up to date, and listen to the music wherever you listen to music. Get the old stuff, the new stuff, all the stuff. Ariana and the Rose sound. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is such a pleasure.
My pleasure. Anytime. Come back next time, and I'll see you out. I'll see you on the road.
See you guys on the road. See you there.